Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to take a look at how we can create this feature gallery along with title and subtitle inside of Bubble using Flexbox. It's really simple and really easy to do, and it's really responsive as well. So let's go ahead and get started and learn how to do this. So let's go ahead and head right into the Bubble editor. So the first thing that we need to do is drop in a group into onto the page, and I'm going to rename the group as uh, feature gallery, and I'm going to switch the container layout to column, and over to the appearance tab I'm going to remove the style, and I'm going to select flat color to give it a grayish color. So this is what I've opted for. It's really nice light gray and something that is more on the white but also visible, that is gray. So I'm just going to centralize it. I'm going to uncheck this so that it has the entire width of it, and we don't require minimum width as it will be covering the entire page. We can come back to minimum width and clear this out later on, because the other groups within this group will be the height of this group. So let's go ahead and drop in another group inside of the feature gallery group, and let's go ahead and rename this to feature. And now again I'm going to set this as row and space around. Actually, we'll come back to that later on to see how it looks. uh, so yeah, so I'm going to centralize it now, and I'm going to remove the fixed width and a minimum width as well. And now I'm just going to we are going to keep the fit width to fit height to content, because it will be taking the height of the other groups within this group. As for margins, we need to give certain amount of space for top, bottom, left, and right. So for the top and bottom, I'm going to allot 70 pixels, and for the left and right, it's going to be 50 pixels. So that is sorted out. So within this group, we are going to have a repeating group. So I've just dragged and dropped in repeating group. So let's go ahead and rename it to uh, feature products. And I already created a database earlier, which is products. And I've just allotted four products right here with title, price, and image. So that's what it's going to be taking in into this repeating group. So I'm just going to allot that over here and do a search for products, and that's sorted out. Uh, Again, we are going to uncheck the set fixed number of rows, and I'm going to allot this to 275 pixel, and the same goes for column as well. And over to layout, I'm going to switch this to row and space around. So we are going to add in another group right here, but after that we'll be clearing out the width of it and the height of it as well. So let's go ahead and quickly drop in a group right here inside of the repeating group. And this group will be called as uh, feature product 1 for now. And I'm going to set this as column, and I'm going to centralize it as well. So let's go ahead and remove the fixed width, make this element fixed width. And as for the minimum width and minimum height, we won't be needing it. So let's go ahead and drop in the image and the two text boxes that we need. So yeah, let's go ahead and rename this to image product. And let's go ahead and connect all of this together. Product, current sales product, image. Parent groups products title. And again, I'm going to duplicate this to, uh, and I'm going to clear this out because I need a dollar sign. And after that, let's go ahead. Okay. And after that, let's add in the dynamic text, parent groups, price. So heading back to the image, let's go ahead and click on layout. And inside of layout, I'm going to uncheck the make this element fixed width and clearing out the minimum width because we don't need it. But we'll be having this image in fixed ratio. So we have sorted out the image. So let's go ahead and uncheck make this element fixed width for the title. We won't be needing the minimum width and the minimum height as well. And as for the subtitle, which is the price, so let's do the same for that as well, and the height as well. Okay, so we do need a little bit of space between the title and the price. So I'm going to allot 10 pixels to the price as that is the subtitle. So now let's go ahead and give it some styling. So I'm just going to remove the style for the title and work sans 500. Let's do 18 with that shade of gray. So let's add some styling to the price as well. So let's go ahead and remove the style. Work sans 600 and this shade of gray with a font size of 14. So that looks good. And yeah, so let's go ahead and see. So another thing that we can do is over to appearance. Let's go ahead and centralize the text a little bit. So yeah, so this looks good. So let's go ahead and preview it. So, so let's see how we can remove this because there is like only like a little bit of like scrolling, you know. So let's go ahead and check the group. Let's go ahead and uncheck this. So now 300 right there. So let's go ahead and preview it again. So that actually looks pretty good. So I've given 10 pixels on the top. So let's see how that looks. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at how it looks on a mobile screen through the inspect. So that actually looks pretty good. So the responsive is really nice. There's equal amount of space on left and right, and yeah, it looks very good. So yeah, so there you go. So this is how you uh, create a product gallery feature section for your website. And I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.